tear me to pieces, so where does it come from? A scene that keeps playing on repeat, ignores the rule of thumb.
Hello, so you can see from the thumbnail that this is a video about how to dress your man. So I've been saying on my Instagram that I'm gonna be doing this, If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I keep saying that I want to do this video, and like all my other ideas that I have, I put it off, and I've decided to do it, that's my dogs, last minute. So if you notice that the lighting's a bit different, it's because it's absolutely pitch black outside. It's like 9:30. We're going to Cannes in the morning. I haven't even packed because obviously I have to pack mine and Paris's. The two dogs are coming with us, but I just thought, I know you want to be in it, don't you? You want to be in it? You know she always wants to be in it. So before, like, quite a lot of this stuff is new, so I want to pack it, let him use it on holiday, and not have to worry about putting it in the film, because half the stuff he leaves in France, half the stuff he ruins, so I just thought now or never. So, he's serious. So this video is not going to be going through his whole wardrobe. It's not even like that much for summer edit. Well, I guess it is a bit. It's more on like a key pieces and just the kind of like the method behind how I go shopping for him and the thinking process to, I'm just going to get straight into it. So basically, when I met Paris years ago, he did not care about clothes. He still doesn't care about clothes. He doesn't care what he wears. I care what he wears, and it's really sweet that he always tries to make the effort because he knows that I like it. But with that said, he does get a few looks now. He's aging very nicely. I know you can hear that as well. You know the saying, men age like wine? They get better and women go off like milk. I think it's kind of true. So I know that he's getting more and more into it, and basically I redid his whole wardrobe when I met him, and ever since I've just been buying all of his clothes. I buy most of them only because if I don't buy them, he just isn't bothered. Then I started buying him things that if he got himself dressed, he can just put whatever he likes together. So that was stage one, that when I go shopping, I don't have to like dress him like a child. He can just pick whatever he likes and walk out the door. However, there was a problem with this. I didn't think it through. So I remember one day he was walking towards me in London, and I was like, what have you got on? And he said, you said this looked nice, like don't buy me all these clothes and then you don't like them. And I said to him, yes, but some things do not go with other things. Like he had like a baby blue top on with like really light jeans, and it was like a baby blue man, like he had a adult baby grow on. So now I had to go one step forward, and now I make him a capsule collection. And a capsule collection, for anyone that doesn't know, is basically when you have a rack of clothes like this, and no matter what you pull to go with each other, everything will match. So if he wants to wear this camel jacket with something over here, it has to go because he can't be trusted. So basically in the morning, whatever he picks out, everything will go. The first stage to dressing your man, like if you're like me and dress your man, boyfriend, husband, brother, dad, whatever, and you have your own tips, maybe I can just help you with my favourite places to shop. And for those of you that want to start paying an interest in dressing your other half, these are just a few tips that I have like learned over the years. First of all, don't dress them in something that they don't like and only you like. Work out what their style is, like take what they already wear. If they like wearing Quicksilver hoodies, then I'm just saying that's what he wore, then they can still wear that if they want. I never make him not wear something he wants to wear, but I know that when he's done up, he feels really good. Like if you watch the Wimbledon vlog, he was so confident, he was so happy, he was like, and I know that he loves it deep down. So I worked out his style that he likes. He looks really good in a suit, which is really nice for me because not all men suit that, but he's not really into that. So I worked out that his formal kind of look, he likes wearing a blazer with jeans, so we kind of went for that. And overall, he just suits quite simple, classic things, and that's what he likes wearing, and actually that's how I like men, so it's that win-win for both of us. He doesn't like sports clothes or tracksuits or anything like that. And then one day I bought him one from All Saints and one from Reese, and he loves it. And the first time he started wearing it, he wore it around the house and he thought it was pyjamas. And when I said, no, you can go out in the street in this. Now he loves it. Now I have to make him not put the jogging suit on. So yeah, just go with what they like and kind of change it into, you know, better colours. One tip that I have with men as well is that you can't really get away with cheaper clothing. Like women, we can get away with wearing a £10 dress and it will look amazing, and we can look really expensive. It might not feel the best, but we can get away with it. I don't feel like men can. I did a lot of styling for men. When I first started my styling career, I started with men. In Harrods, I shopped with so many men, loads of sports people basically. And I really enjoy styling men, and they're so easy to work with as well. So that's just like a rundown. So just off the top of my head, the best place to get t-shirts, I'm afraid, is now gone like bankrupt. Well, they're dispersed, is American Apparel, and it was one thing I was going to share with you, the best t-shirts ever, and we're yet to find a replacement because they've only been gone for a few weeks. They were organic cotton, really cheap, perfect fit, and I don't actually have any here, which is a shame because they're all in the wash, but he basically wears a white or a black or a grey tee every single day. And then just like women, I'm going to start talking you through a few of the pieces. Yeah, I think we'll just get into. Okay, so first thing I'm going to talk about, which is my favourite thing that Paris has, and it's literally his pride and joy. I got him this for Christmas about 3 years ago, and I just wanted to get him a nice leather jacket. He had an All Saints one, which I love, but I wanted to get him something, like, I'm really into leather jackets, as you know, and I just really wanted to get him a nice one. So I got this Belstaff one. It's the David Beckham collection, and I think it is the best leather jacket possible, apart from the Tom Ford one, which is absolutely amazing. And he loves this, and I kind of made him try a few on before Christmas, and then I put it in another bag, and he was like really disappointed when he opened it and then he saw this, so that was such a nice surprise. And he absolutely loves it, and it's like they call it elephant skin, and he actually thought it was elephant skin, but it's not. So a good leather jacket. Not all men suit leather jackets, and if they don't suit that, like this is kind of bikery, but it's more like, I think it's a bit more sophisticated, a bit older. So he wears this, literally throws this on with everything. So that is my first thing, just invest in a good... Oh, someone wants to join. I didn't think you want to join. Here he is. So that's a good job that you've worn this actually.
Why?
So
we're doing a denim demonstration.
Yeah, so we're not going to do the cutaways. Do you want to do that? Me film you?
What's a cutaway?
Wearing all the different things? Or can you be bothered?
Oh no.
No, we're not doing that. So denim shirts is one of my favourite things on men. When I see like a man walking down the street, it's not... He's only got a denim shirt on, so he's got about 500 of these because I can't stop buying them for him. And when Johnny was in Love Island, we kept saying it was you, didn't we? Because you dressed the same as Johnny. Yes.
Wait, you dress me?
Yeah, I dress him.
So you dress me like Johnny?
Yeah, but this was before Johnny.
Hey.
You just stand there and model. That's it.
Did you tell them I roll my sleeves up?
You can say whatever you like.
No, it's your show.
Right, why don't you know? It's our show, so what show? So why don't you say how you used to dress, what used to go through your mind when you... This is not a serious, like, news interview, relax.
Oh.
So how was it when you first... He's not drunk in this one. How was it when you first used to go shopping? I'd love to know this, actually, before you knew me.
I asked my mom to buy me t-shirts and jumpers.
Really?
Yeah. Like when she goes to the shop for food at M&S, I said, oh, grab me 2 t-shirts and a jumper anyway, I don't care. And then she'd come back and buy me a suit because I needed one for work, but I wouldn't really care which one it was.
When I met him, he had a baby, I called it like a BHS special, rest in peace BHS, a BHS like a proper mum, what your mum would buy you, so she clearly bought you that then.
Mm-hmm.
Boot cut jeans and brown hiking boots, and I was like, okay, it's inside what counts.
Yeah, but French people dress differently.
Yeah, it's true, but also I really loved that about him, that he wasn't really into himself. But
I wasn't really into clothes. All I knew was I love Quicksilver,
Told you, Quicksilver.
Yeah,
H&M.
basically that's all I know.
H&M.
Quicksilver and anything else I found in the cupboards.
H&M.
But you did think like one day I put a random suit on and you was like, oh my god, this is Balmain.
Yeah, he had like 6 Bellman suits.
Just because my mum grabbed them, I didn't even know what it meant.
His mum him. And I was like, oh my gosh, you got all these Bellman suits. And he was like, no, it was Bellman. So the next time I met him, he had the exact same outfit on, and I thought, does he not have any clothes? Like, can he not afford to go shopping? And then when I went round his flat, I realised that when his mum or the cleaner, whoever it is, was cleaning his clothes, she'd clean the t-shirt, put it on the top of the pile, and he'd just pick it, and he didn't even realise what he was wearing. That was what I was dealing with. So I slowly changed his wardrobe, and I just basically put him in classic things. So jean shirt, I feel like all men look good in a jean shirt. What's one of your favourite things that you like wearing? It's pretty simple, it's pretty much all the same.
I love my leather jacket.
Yeah, we just spoke about this. Do you want to do a little like how much you love your leather jacket?
I love my leather jacket.
Okay, he can tell you the story again properly. Put it on.
Well, just bought a leather jacket and it's amazing.
Who bought it for you?
Did you buy it?
Yes, I got it for you for Christmas.
Yeah.
You didn't even know what Bell's Staff was.
No, I didn't.
I love him in this jacket. You get so many looks in this jacket, don't you? What are you turning around for? They can't see you.
Oh.
Are you going to do a big reveal?
Ta-da! Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
Big reveal.
Yeah, I really want to get you another one of these. Oh, you got one in the sample sale, didn't you?
Yeah, it's brown. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, it's like a brown smooth leather. It's like a lot more formal. It's lovely. I can't recommend Bob Bell's Staff enough. So you can take it off now. The next thing, when he goes to, he used to have a job where he used to wear a suit. We used to always buy him Harrods suits, didn't we? Like in the sale, we'd go to Harrods, or we'd just buy them online at Mr. Porte. Like once you know what your sizes are.
I only had surfer clothes before, like long hair, surfer clothes, and then we had to rebuy the whole wardrobe.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
No, let's hang this back up. Next thing is a good pair of jeans. Paris doesn't, can I hand this up? Paris doesn't suit like the super skinny jeans, although I don't mind them on men. He suits more like, what's the word? Mature.
I'm still on the jacket. Do you know why I love that jacket?
Why?
Because it's really heavy, so when you wear it, you feel like you're wearing an armor. You're like, whoa. I know, I just said it.
You've invited yourself on this video and now talking about body armour.
Yeah, no, jacket.
Blazers, my absolute favourite blazer is this one. Oh my god, we forgot to get you the chinos today. Oh, I'm so upset. So I got him a pair of black chinos to go with these, but the chinos in Reese are amazing. They're like really stretchy, and he's always like, God, I don't want to be constricted. So I'm like, no, you can do lunges in these, and then he's like, okay, fine, I'll have them. This jacket, can you please just put this on? I know you've not really got the right thing on, but it's the best jacket. It's new season.
I'll reveal.
Okay, I saw it in the store in Kings Road and I like literally bought it like that. It's the most amazing jacket. It looks so expensive. If you get this for your man, you're going to really fancy him and all the girls are going to fancy him.
Ta-da!
I just think you look like some guy from Saint-Tropez or something, which I guess is
Wait, I am.
Yeah, go and get your Russian jacket. Oh no, it's in London. I got him another coat from London. I'll do like a winter edit. If you like this, I'll do a winter edit. He has this coat which I love, but I always take the mick out of him saying that, where's your jet? Because he looks like a Russian billionaire that's like going off on his jet. So literally my favourite jacket. He wears this with like a t-shirt. He wears it with like a white shirt if he's got a meeting. He's worn it to a wedding. I absolutely love this. And then I was so in love with it. You know, I buy for him how I buy myself. I then bought him another one in baby blue. Pink, you haven't worn this one. I only just got him this one and I think we're going to take it to Cannes and see what it looks like. But I thought it was just a bit of a change to have a pink one. So basically, find what suits them and I buy them in all different colours. These kind of tops really suit Paris because they're formal and they've got the collar. These are again from Reese. Reese is probably my favourite store to shop in for you because Reese is affordable because I don't want to spend too much money when he doesn't care, but the quality is really good and I like the tailoring and you like it as well, don't you?
Well, I just like when it's good quality.
Yeah, and I would wear a t-shirt that's polyester and he won't even wear it, it's like 1% polyester.
That's really natural.
Yeah, so even the ones in Reese I have to check them sometimes and I think customer service in Reese is amazing. Do you want to hang that back up? So I've got him a few of these in different colours. This is actually mine. I have a few of my own Reese shirts and they're medium so they don't fit him. Linen shirts, I think all guys look good in a linen shirt. When Paris wears black linen with black fitted jeans and these shoes, where are they? These ones. These shoes, this is one of my favourite outfits, and then when he wears the all black with this, oh my god, I literally love it. And you have to, just a word of warning, that they do get a bit confident when you start making them look nice, because we dress them how other girls like to see them. So you do get more looks than normal, but I'm the kind of girl that really doesn't mind. Like, I'm not jealous, am I? Am I? Or speak the truth?
Well, no, you don't care, do you?
No, I don't care. So if girls go up to him, I don't mind.
I don't mind either.
Yes, I will, honey. So I've got a few of them. White one. This, I think, is my favourite shirt that you've ever had. So we got this for Wimbledon, and oh my god, you looked amazing in this, didn't you? The Gucci shirts are one of my favourite from then. They're obviously a bit pricey, but you can really tell the difference when a man wears a really good tailored shirt, and the colour is amazing. And we literally got it the next day when we ordered it off Mr. Porte, and you wore it with these. And then, because we were going Wimbledon, it's not, you have to be dressed, but you don't have to be too formal. So I got this Club Monaco knitted blazer. You loved this, didn't you? And it's like really lightweight, and he's been wearing it with jeans and a t-shirt. This is a really, really good buy. Who did we go out with recently that was like, oh, I really want your jacket?
Yeah, it's...
Was it Ali?
No, I don't know. It was it's a cross cardigan jacket, so it's like
I think it might have been Ali at Wimbledon tried it on.
Whee!
Someone put it on, and I'm sure it was Ali, but Ali looks completely different to Paris, and it looked really good on him. I'm sure it was Ali, no?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
No.
Who was it?
I think it was Thierry.
Yes, it was. It was one of my best friend's husbands. Yeah, you're right. And he looks completely different to you. So this, I really recommend this, because if your boyfriend or husband is not, like, doesn't love wearing suit jackets, this is a must. So I don't think we need to go through every single thing, but the top tip is to basically find out what they like, and then just basically buy them in all different colours. What's your favourite thing here? What's your last thing that you want to talk about?
My Gucci shoes!
Okay, talk about those then.
What did I say?
Shall I start you off and then you can just get talking? Okay, so this was the last thing that we ordered to go with the outfit for Wimbledon, and because Net-a-Porter dressed us, it's not something I would buy him because they're a bit too branded for him. And when he picked them, I picked his outfit and I was like, okay, pick a pair of shoes with, like, obviously I had to approve them afterwards. And you picked these, didn't you? Mm-hmm. And they're navy blue, and you've been wearing them with plain jeans and they look really nice, and you said they're really comfortable, didn't you?
Oh yeah, super comfortable. The leather is super soft.
Did you want to say something else?
Because it's Italian and yeah.
So yeah, love them. I think guys are still like girls in that sense, that if you invest in a slightly more luxury pair of shoes, they're a lot more comfortable, just like they are for girls. And also there's nothing wrong with Bambi's Tree and the Wire. There's nothing, it's the same concept as girls, like plain t-shirt, plain jeans, and then these shoes, like these are really snazzy shoes, like luxury, expensive, got everything going on.
You always say you need good jeans because some look like carrot shape, some look boot cut, and they look like.
Yeah, I say it over and over again that you have to invest in men's clothes. But the thing about men is that you can get them something like this and they'll just wear it over and over again, and they're not as expensive as women's wear. So although you have to spend a bit more money, this is nowhere near the same price as like me buying a Balmain jacket, so it's not as bad.
I eat you. Oh.
Okay, so anything else you want to talk about? Your favourite thing was the Gucci. Any last words?
Yeah. How did I start in a beige jacket and ended up in a grey jacket?
The battery ran out and then you got changed.
That's from Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah,
Magician.
it was. Right, I'm going to end the video. Do you want to stay here or you want to go? Why don't you go pack your suitcase?
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so that's the end of the video. So my top tips, I hope it was helpful. Like, it's the first time that I've done this kind of video, so if you find it useful, please let me know, and if there's something that I didn't touch upon, leave me a comment, and when I do it again, like maybe a winter edit or a more specific subject, then I'll try and do it a little bit better. And sorry about the light, it's literally pitch dark, pitch black. So top tips, my favourite places to shop for Paris are Reiss, Mr. Porter, River Island, like half of these blazers here, they're literally River Island Reese or Mr. Porte. Shirts, all of his linen shirts, River Island. You just walked in front of me.
You told me to pack.
Not this instant, don't.
Well, it's my clothes.
Pack your knickers and your socks for now. And all your beauty products that you love. Oh, you have to show your beauty box.
Oh, it's the best.
So we go on this Givenchy trip and he's walking in with this, he's quite tall, he's like 6 foot something, and he's walking in with this bag, wait until you see it. The worst part about it was I have a room upstairs where I have all my like PR deliveries. He just helps himself, he keeps helping himself to my creme de la mer. I found a black hair in my La Mer pot the other day and he thinks that I don't know. And he helped himself to this and I was like, excuse me?
Ah, je suis amoureux de ça. Regarde. Regarde, parfait. Perfect size.
Okay, this is Paris too.
Then you get everything sorted. Like you can see everything you need there.
Except all they can see is your back. Why don't you just do this, look?
Yeah, well it's not interesting, but it's like a comb, a brush, no that's a brush, gel.
Turn around! They can just see your back.
It's more about the box and what's inside. See? And then it's all tidy, it doesn't get squashed up.
Well, Duty Free sent me this and they obviously was being cute because I like flamingos, so you'll be pleased to know that it's gone to a good home. Okay, so yeah, they're my 3 favourite places for him to shop. I always feel a bit weird, but then this isn't sponsored by any one of those. It's literally Mr. Porte for his fancy things and his good quality things. And then I find that River Island is probably my favourite for his high street, and then Reese for middles. That's 3 places. It always has a pair of like Nike trainers. You would have seen like a rundown of everything that I've got here. Aftershave, these are 2 of Paris's favourites. I literally got these out of the pot from travelling and they just so happen to be Givenchy, but this is his favourite along with Chanel Blue. I still love it when he wears cool waters, so that is important for your man to wear a good aftershave when he's got an outfit on. It's just that. And then this is the new one that we went, and it is so nice. It's Gentleman Givenchy. It's such a good aftershave. Yeah, so a few key pieces: leather jacket, couple of blazers, pair of jeans, blue, black, grey. Lots of simple t-shirts, and I think keep it simple. Like that is my top tip. If you've got a guy that loves wearing all camp stuff, then that's a whole different story, and I love men that are like that, so that's completely different. That's just not Paris, and this is weird because he's standing at the door watching me. So I really hope that it was helpful. They're my 3 stores that basically we shop in. Spend a little bit more money on good tailoring, good quality. Try and get things that match together so that you don't put all this work in and then they walk out the door completely wearing a baby blue top with green bloody chinos. I think the best thing to do from now is leave me a comment, and then I'll be like, I've already said this and repeating myself, but yeah, that's my first video on how to dress your man. It was a wide spectrum video because I'm not really sure what you want to see, but again, if you found it helpful, let me know and we'll do another one. Do you want to say bye? Seeing as you're hovering at the doorway.
Bye.
Bye.
Can I do the button thing?
Go on then, do it.
Then you need to cut it, I don't want to show my belly.